This has evolved from a battle into a multiversal collapse. By adding the Looney Tunes, Toon Force, the Street Fighter Squad, martial arts, and Magneto, Omega-level threats, you have created a battlefield where the laws of physics are actively fighting against the laws of combat. The new tactical landscape. The conflict is now split between reality-bending chaos and hard power domination. Faction. Members. Primary strategy. The Reality Benders. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Ted, the Minions, Stitch, Jar Jar. Toon Force. Survivability through absurdity, ignoring physics. The World Conquerors. Magneto, Mum-Ra, M. Bison, Shredder, Skeletor. Hard power. Magic, magnetism, tech, and tactical discipline. The Martial Artists. Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy, Sagat, Vega, Balrog, Splinter. Precision. Kinetic energy, discipline, and counter-strikes. The Guardians. She-Ra, Elsa, the Thundercats, Pikachu, Mickey Mouse. Stabilization. Environmental control and defensive shielding. The battle phases. The narrative breakdown. Phase 1. The Toon Incursion. The World Conquerors, Magneto, Skeletor, attempt to impose order and enslave the realm. However, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck treat the war like a vaudeville act. The conflict. Magneto tries to crush Bugs with a metal container, but Bugs simply paints a tunnel on it and walks through. Mum-Ra tries to summon ancient spirits, but Ted creates so much chaotic, R-rated interference that the spirits get annoyed and leave. The result. The Conquerors lose their cool. Skeletor and Shredder become infuriated by their inability to hit characters who operate on gag logic. Phase 2. The Tactical Meat Grinder. The Street Fighter characters begin a series of high-stakes duels against the Thundercats. Chun-Li and Cammy engage Cheetara and Panthro in a high-speed martial arts showcase. Sagat, Vega, and Balrog act as the enforcers for the Conquerors, locking down sectors of the map. They are winning against the Guardians because they are disciplined, trained fighters, unlike the messy chaos of the Minions. Phase 3. The Magneto Pivot. Magneto realizes that his steel-based powers are useless against Elsa, Ice, and She-Ra, Magic, and he's being driven insane by Marvin the Martian's incessant disintegrator ray testing. Magneto decides to flip the board. He uses his magnetism to rip the entire environment apart, creating a floating fortress of debris. The turning point. Bugs Bunny hands Magneto an Acme peace treaty, which is secretly a bomb. When it explodes, it doesn't kill Magneto. It just rearranges his molecular structures so he's wearing a tutu. The outcome. The Great Cartoonification. The war ends not with a military victory, but with a genre shift. The gritty, power-hungry villains, Bison, Mum-Ra, Shredder, find themselves unable to function in a world where Toon Force is the dominant law of physics. The new hierarchy. The Reality Benders effectively write the rules of the world. They turn the battlefield into a massive, surreal playground. The professional integration. Ryu, Chun-Li, and the Thundercats adapt by becoming the straight men, the only people trying to maintain sanity in an insane world. The fate of the villains. They aren't killed. They are demoted to recurring, comic relief roles, constantly losing in increasingly humiliating ways to Bugs Bunny or the Minions. Final verdict. In a universe with Bugs Bunny and Toon Force, the most powerful character isn't the one with the most magic or strength, it's the one who is the funniest. Magneto and Skeletor lose because they take themselves too seriously. The Looney Tunes win by default because they refuse to accept that they are in danger. The result. A peaceful, albeit completely nonsensical, multiversal utopia where Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny share executive oversight of a world where nobody ever really gets hurt. Who would be the most annoyed by this cartoonification?